to make up for Wonder Woman 1984 being pushed back to 2020. Just say the word Shazam. Shazam, directed by David F. Sandberg, and is the 7th installment in the DCEU overall. DC is gradually catching up to Marvel, as well as the first of the 2 DCEU movies to be released in 2019. So Shazam tells the story taking place after the events of Steppenwolf's invasion and the Justice League saving the day in Justice League, and Billy Batson, he's an orphan kid living with his foster family. He has a rough childhood until he comes across a wizard played by Digimon Honsu, who grants him the power to transform into a fully grown Superman and Flash parody, Shazam, played by Zachary Levi. And as Shazam, he needs to defeat the former student of this wizard, Dr. Phazius, played by Mark Strong. If you've seen my 2018 Comic-Con trailer reviews, you will be aware that the Shazam trailer was one of my least favourites. Even though I am the biggest DC fanboy in the freaking universe, I have to admit the Shazam trailer made it look like it was going to be the first dud of the DCEU. To me, it looked like it was ignoring good storytelling in favour of a cheesy parody, but thankfully, when I saw the movie itself, it shut me up. Shazam was such a jolly surprise, and yet another classic and a superhero masterpiece in the DCU, the most underrated movie franchise today. Even if this isn't my favourite DCU movie, I see that Rotten Tomatoes is favouring it as their favourite DCU film, and some are even going as far as calling it better than Wonder Woman. I beg to differ. Wonder Woman is still the DCU queen. Even Aquaman is a better made film, but this is certainly... Even Aquaman's a better made film, but it's one of the better DCU installments, and I am overjoyed that the DCU is finally receiving praise from critics, and it's taking a break from all the hate. And even if Captain Marvel would be my favourite superhero movie 2019, you are all gasping in disbelief. Harry likes a Marvel movie better than a DC movie. Am I in an alternative universe or something? But don't worry, as I had far more of a total blaster with Shazam more than I thought I would. So let's get to my positives. Zachary Levi as Shazam, he freaking kills it. So yeah, finally a DCU actor that doesn't take his role too seriously. And even though I know little information about the character's backstory or the character of Shazam himself, Zachary Levi's portrayal made me want to pick up a copy of the Shazam comics and check them out for myself. And even Billy Batson, he is a kid that hasn't had it easy growing up, but he makes it through it all. He is such a good kid, and he deserved that escapism. He deserves to transform into Shazam to be taken out of this world and be a hero for a day. I even grew attached to Billy's foster family family, very much so. They were the sweetest foster family that you could ask for, and they may not be related to him biologically, but they are his true family, who help him make it through it all. And yeah, the villain, Dr. Facidus. He is a sort of sympathetic villain where he wasn't necessarily born evil. He grew up with a far wealthier childhood than Billy did, and he also once met up with the wizard, though the wizard picked Billy over him. So Dr. Facidus feels a sense of betrayal because of this, though Billy is the better person of the two, as he may not have had a wealthy childhood like Dr. Facidus, but Billy had something that Dr. Facidus didn't have: a love and a family. And yeah, and that's a message, and that is a wonderful, heartfelt message to take home from. And that's a wonderful, heartfelt message to take home from this movie. And that's a wonderful, heartfelt message to. And that's a wonderful, heartfelt message to take home from. And that's a wonderful, heartfelt message to take home of. And it's wonderful to see DC tackle this heartfelt message that you don't need a wealth to be a hero. You just need family. And I absolutely love that DC and Marvel have switched tones. People were complaining that DC were too dark before Justice League. So DC, they've literally they have switched their tone to more light-hearted, whereas people were complaining before Black Panther and Infinity War that the MCU was too comedic, as so the MCU has become darker with Avengers Infinity War, and Endgame is bound to be the darkest MCU movie. So yeah, before we go into Endgame, the light-hearted tone of Shazam will cheer you up, the calm before the storm, yeah, thankfully the humour in Shazam, it isn't cheesy as it looked in the trailers. I misjudged it. So DC does comedy better than Marvel ever did. Marvel in their earlier movies were forcing a comedy in literally every line. Shazam knows when to do it. So you're looking for a fun time at the movies with DC, then Shazam is like heaven served awesome. And combined with Billy's heartfelt storyline and overcoming adversity, Shazam is a perfect family movie as well as a comic book movie, and even if I would give the edge to Captain Marvel, as Captain Marvel does have a more heart, and it is a more ambitiously made movie than Shazam. Shazam still rocks. It is such a treat. So would I rather have a Wonder Woman 1984 this year? Sure, but Shazam more than made up for that movie's absence this year, and now I am even more pumped to see what DC does with Joker later this year. I give Shazam 5 stars out of 5, best movie ever. DC, you're on fire, and I wouldn't mind if Joker was darker, as it is about time at this point that DC do return to their dark style. That is what they do best. Well, March 2019 at the movies has been nothing but awesomeness. Surely the release on Friday isn't that bad. Oh, fuck. You will always be my Dumbo. The war with Harry Thomas and the Disney live-action remakes begins. Well, I love you guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what do you think of Shazam? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Google Plus and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.